Hello everyone. In today's lecture, I am going to discuss with you waste management methodologies and techniques that available and new approaches. So, I already discussed with you in my earlier lectures about what is solid waste, what is green chemistry, the 12 rules of green chemistry, the alternative waste management methods, and the solid waste management, that is classified into three types, that is the municipal solid waste, the biomedical solid waste and the industrial solid waste. So, in this topic, that is under the title of industrial pollutions, the solid waste, as you know, that the materials thrown away or discarded as useless or unwanted and generated by human beings, like garbage disposal, municipal waste and industrial waste. Waste can be classified into three categories: refuse, rubbish and trash, that is the under industrial pollution category. These are important for MCQ purpose as well as for the short question also. What is refuse? Garbage, food waste and vegetable and meat scrap are called refuse. What is rubbish? That is glass, rubber, metal, cans, slowly decomposable materials, paper, textile, woods, etc. are called rubbish material. Trash, bulky waste require handling, old couch, mattresses, television or refrigerator, those are under the title of trash. Industrial waste are poisonous and hazardous, you know that about. So, they require proper transportation and disposal methods also. So, the effort to address all these problems is referred to as solid waste management. So, that is the definition of a solid waste management. The efforts to address all these problems is referred as a solid waste management system. Overview of that solid waste management includes two aspects. Number one, it is called activities and the infrastructures. In activities, what are the tasks in activities? Number one is called planning, that means some proper planning to dispose the solid waste. Design, financing, that is also important, construction and operation. And for all these purpose, the important point is the infrastructure for all that processes, like collection of the solid waste from municipal corporations and from home to home, door to door collection, then transport facility, processing, recycling of the material, and last point, that is the disposal of solid material, solid waste. And some of the methods you already know that I discussed in the last lecture, that is disposal methods. Okay, here the pulverization method, the incineration method and the open land disposal method. Incineration I already discussed in the last lecture. Open land, that is called the sanitary landfill techniques, those are called open land disposal methods. Early incineration caused noticeable air pollution, but today it is supported with extensive air pollution control devices. The solid waste disposal becomes the part of an integrated waste management plan. Here is the diagram of that incineration plant. Okay. As you see here, that is the incineration plant. Waste storage pit, that means here the all waste are collected in this cavity, in this pit, with the help of a transport system, municipal transport system and other systems. Then it is combined with the rotary fuel combustion. Then the material is, the bottom ash collection system is here, that means when the material is burned here, the remaining ash of the material is collected here, then those materials are waterfall boiler, here they are mixed with water again they are heated and the steam is evaporated from here. These are the scrubbers. The use of scrubber is to convert the material, the solid waste, into a fine scraps. Fly ash is collected from here. That is a incineration plant. Refuse is lifted from pit, that is the process how it works. The refuse is lifted from pit by crane and deposited on to the charge hooper and chute. Then the chute onto a charging grate or stacker. The charger, hooper and chute, those are here. Those are the charging hoopers. Stacker, here it is a stacker, that is this stacker. Various type of grate are available to agitate more the burning materials through the furnace. So, the function of those charging grates or stackers are to agitate the material. Agitate, that means remove the water content from the material. They compress the weight material. Okay. In incineration plant, first of all the solid waste is collected, then they heated and then convert into the chair form. Then the chair material is mixed with water with the help of the water boilers. Okay. Then this weight material is further heated and those material are then compressed with the help of grate or stackers. Okay. That means the function of the stacker are to agitate. Agitate, that means compress the material, remove the water, and a block of that solid material is generated. That is called agitation. Rotatory kiln furnace for MSW is shown above. That is the rotatory kiln furnace here. Wait a minute. So, combustion occurs in two phases. Primary combustion, that means in which moisture is driven off, then burning waste is volatilized and ignite, and secondary combustion, in which unburned gases and particulates are oxidized. So, two type of combustion process are take place in the rotatory kiln furnace, and some of the auxiliary gases or fuel oil may be used. The furnace that are not used for energy recovery are typically built with the refractory materials. For recovery of heat, incinerator can be made using a refractory line furnace followed by a boiler. What is the function of boiler? Boilers can convert heat from combustion into steam or hot water, hence to generate the energy. The hazardous waste management. The sources for hazardous waste management are from the chemical manufacturing like industries, petroleum refineries, paper mills. All these are the source of hazardous waste. The waste from industries are different from the municipal solid waste. Mostly it is liquid, but occurs as solid, sludge or gases. The storage, collection, transportation, treatment and disposal require special attention. So, here the option to deal with the waste are 5 options are here to deal with the hazardous waste management. Number 1 is the reduce the quantity at source by modifying the industrial processes. So, number 1, that is you must modify the industrial process, that means the process by which they are manufactured. You can modify them to minimize the production of hazardous waste. Second one, that is recycling by using it a resource for some other industrial processes. Stabilization and then rendering it non-hazardous. Okay. Stabilization, then after rendering the non-hazardous material by employing appropriate chemical, biological or physical processes. Incineration is a high temperature to destroy it. Applying modern land disposal methods after appropriate treatment. So, those are the different methods: modifying the industrial process, recycling, stabilizing, incineration method, or some the modern waste disposal landfill methods. Some of the example like ion exchange method, neutralization method, precipitation, oxidation reduction, that is redox, etc. The chlorinated hydrocarbons releases carbon dioxide, water, nitrogen and hydrochloric acid, in which only HCl is hazardous and it is react with the lime. So, that is the chlorinated hydrocarbon that release CO2, water and 2 HCl. Among them only HCl is hazardous, and you can easily remove that HCl. HCl is hazardous, you can easily remove by reacting that mixture with the lime. Okay, CaOH twice. Now, for heavy metals, for example, like for heavy metals, the processing equipment is a rotary kiln. You need any rotary kiln furnace, then fluidized bed incinerator, or multiple health furnaces and liquid injection incinerator are also available to remove the heavy metals from the solid waste. And it is of interest to note that incineration of hazardous waste on ocean going ship has been tried. Liquid injection incineration, the diagram of a liquid injection incineration is given here. That is the liquid waste that is a hazardous waste collected from industry or oil refineries or the paper industries. Then a stirrer is here. There is the ignition process of that liquid waste. Okay, here the auxiliary gases are here, supported gas. Okay, there combustion air also, CO2 also. Okay, consumption of CO2 is here. Ignition process take place here. Okay, that is make up the waste here. Okay, venturi scrubber is here. That is this cooling scrubber. Then it is finally treated. That is the waste treatment plant, that is the stack. We call the chimney stack. These are the final residue. So, that is the diagram of liquid injection incinerator. So, that is all about unit number 4. That is your waste management and green chemistry. In next lecture, I am going to discuss with you about the environmental chemical analysis methods. That means the monitoring techniques in water and gas analysis, sampling, etc. The terms which are used here, some instrumental techniques also. So, that is all about unit number 4, the waste management and green chemistry. Thank you for watching.